Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullshit Party. And in this one we're going to be reviewing the newly released podium vehicle, the Nagasaki Outlaw. So in this video we're going to be taking an in-depth look of it, both of its exterior and interior, the way it customizes, handles, performs, and all that good stuff in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately I'm going to be telling you if it's worth it. And with that, let's start with the 360 around the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, it's an off-roader. And what I mean by that, it's a part of the off-road car class category in GTA Online. Second of all, it's a very expensive vehicle. If you don't have the discount for it, it costs $1.2 million. As for interactivity, this is what you can expect from it. You can basically open its doors, and that's about it. Speaking of doors, it has only two, which means it can sit only two people, a passenger and a driver, which I'm sure for you is not going to be a problem. And as for the real-world inspiration for this vehicle, it's the Can-Am Maverick something something turbo. Google it. And that's pretty much the exterior taken care of. And the interior isn't very impressive. But it's an ATV after all. Okay, it definitely sounds like an ATV, but what type of drivetrain does it have? And with a quick scientific test, we can see that it has some sort of drivetrain. I don't know what, but we'll find that later. For now, let's just get to Los Santos Customs and see what we can customize on the Outlaw. And as usual, on our way there, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of it. First off, the vehicle has incredibly good acceleration. The top speed is pretty bad, but the acceleration is incredible. The handling also feels very good and grounded in some weird way. Definitely the worst thing about the vehicle are the brakes, which are just horrible, but that's to be expected. One thing that I didn't mention in the beginning is that this vehicle was released in 2020 with the Diamond and Casino update, which makes it about a year and a half old, which is pretty new, so I'm really excited to see what type of customization we have for the vehicle when we go to Los Santos Customs. And I know what you're thinking, and know the things on the back, the canisters aren't nitros, they're just fire extinguishers for decoration purposes. So they're not functional, sadly. And with that, let's get into Los Santos Customs and see what we can customize on the Outlaw. And here we are, and as I said, it's an off-road vehicle, which, as you can see, it says it on the screen. And the first thing is pretty usual. This is the sell price of the vehicle, $13,000, not bad, but it is a podium vehicle after all. Next up, we're gonna upgrade all the performance options up front, that's pretty usual, just so we don't forget anything at the end. And it's also gonna allow me to skim over the customization that's apparently missing in this one. Huh. I believe this one is a first. The first customization are the liveries. Yeah, everybody, here are all the liveries you have available for the Outlaw. And you guys know me, I pretty much hate all liveries, so I'm gonna be going with the none option, but I am making a video review of it after all, so I wanted to showcase everything. And yeah, I gotta say I'm pretty disappointed. There isn't even an exhaust customization option here. Okay, and because there is a big lack of customization, let's do something that we don't usually do on podium vehicles. Change the wheels. And here are all the off-road wheels you can choose from. And again, you can choose from other types of wheels, but since we're dealing with an off-road ATV, I decided to go with the off-road category. Do the different tires make an impact? I don't know. Do the different rims make an impact? I don't know. I just like the way these ones look. And speaking of liking how something looks, I decided to go with the custom all-terrain radial tires. Nice. And that's pretty much our customization done. It's time to respray the vehicle, which means it's poll time! And if you're not familiar with the segment, I ask you guys, the viewers, every week, what color do you want me to make the podium vehicle in the video you're watching right now? And this week we had several options, which is pretty usual, but the unusual thing is that I believe this is the first blue vehicle that I've ever done. Wait, pause. The percentages don't look right. Let's see now, 16 plus 16 plus 8 plus 55 plus 4. Huh. I guess someone working for YouTube skipped their math classes. Anyways, back to the video. Thank you all so much to the 99% of you that voted on the poll. And I gotta say, I actually like how Nocturnal Blue looks on this vehicle. And as for the secondary color, I didn't want it to look stupid, like the rest of the podium vehicles that I've done before. So, what's a good combination with blue? Of course I went with yellow. No, I went with orange. But, yeah, it looks good in my opinion. What do you guys think? You know what? Don't tell me. Let me know after we exit Los Santos Customs. And here we are on the outside, and one thing that I didn't mention and I didn't showcase in the beginning of the video was the headlights of the vehicle. It has some. And the tail lights are great, there's a brake bar, all in all, cool stuff. As for something we didn't really complete at the beginning of the video, to see what type of drivetrain the vehicle has. And as you can see here, unequivocally the vehicle has all-wheel drive, which actually explains its good acceleration and incredible handling. And if you've seen my videos before, you guys know that I really like customizing my vehicles, so I was really disappointed when I wasn't really able to customize this one, like at all. And not to mention that this is a 2020 released vehicle. That's just a huge disappointment. But enough about customization, now let's talk about the performance, because wow, this vehicle is amazing in that regard. First off, the acceleration. It's incredible, especially because it's an off-road vehicle. It has incredible acceleration. It might be the best accelerating off-roader in the entire game. The top speed isn't that good, but the acceleration is so great, it definitely makes up for that. The handling is, as I mentioned before, incredible, and it still is. And the brakes are, well, let's just say they're there. Honestly, in terms of performance, this is probably my favorite off-road vehicle that I've driven in the entire game. But I just hesitate to give it a thumbs up because of the lack of customization it has. I mean, just talk about a missed opportunity here. What's up with that Rockstar? But I guess it's not all bad. At least we could customize the license plate color. Cricket. But no, in all seriousness, the performance of the vehicle is incredible. By far my favorite off-road vehicle in the entire game. But if you're looking for a vehicle that you can customize, this is definitely not it. As for saying if it's worth it or not, I think if you're looking for a very capable off-roader, this is definitely the vehicle for you. But if you're looking for something to customize, I'd say it's a pass. But listen, if you're watching the video and the week it was released, then this is the current podium vehicle, which means that you can get it for essentially free. And this is just one of those vehicles that you can store in your garage and take it out for a drive when you see fit, when you want to go to the mountain or something. So yeah, I'm really disappointed about the customization, but I'm really happy with its performance. And with that, I guess that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you so much to everybody that watched. Hopefully you liked what you saw, and if that's the case, please don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel because we are aiming to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I know it's a long shot, but let's aim for the stars and be happy with the whatever the saying is. So if you're already a subscriber, make sure to tell your friends to subscribe as well. Your family members, whoever you can convince to subscribe to the channel, all are welcome. And with that, one more time, thank you so much to everybody that watched, and I'll catch you all in the next one.